Good evening and welcome. Tonight we're discussing several critical Social Security and Medicare rules that millions of retirees and near retirees still misunderstand. Mistakes that can potentially reduce benefits, trigger unnecessary penalties, or create costly long-term financial consequences. And perhaps most importantly, new concerns continue to grow regarding the long-term financial stability of the Social Security system itself. According to current projections, if Congress does not implement major reforms in the coming years, future retirees could eventually face automatic benefit reductions estimated at roughly 24 to 25% once reserve funds become depleted. That does not mean Social Security will disappear. Payroll taxes would still continue funding the program. However, the concern is that future monthly payments may no longer fully match the benefits retirees were originally promised. For older Americans already struggling with inflation, medical expenses, and rising living costs, that possibility has become a major source of anxiety across the country. Tonight, we'll break down several important rules every retiree should understand before filing for benefits. Hindi. Divorced. Spouse benefits. One of the most misunderstood areas of Social Security involves benefits for divorced spouses. Many Americans wrongly assume that divorce permanently eliminates eligibility for spousal retirement benefits. In reality, federal Social Security rules may still allow certain divorced individuals to collect benefits based on a former spouse's earnings record. However, several conditions must be met. First, the marriage must have lasted at least 10 years. Second, the applicant must generally be at least 62 years old. Third, the applicant must currently be divorced. There are also additional timing rules depending on whether the former spouse has already started collecting benefits. If the former spouse is still alive but has not yet claimed Social Security, the divorce generally must have been finalized for at least 2 years before independent divorced spouse benefits can begin. For surviving divorced spouses, separate survivor benefit rules may apply, and those rules can sometimes be even more favorable. Importantly, collecting on a former spouse's record does not reduce the former spouse's own benefit payments. That is another common misunderstanding. Many retirees avoid filing simply because they fear harming their ex-spouse financially, but Social Security rules do not operate that way. The Mulligan rule most retirees never learn. Another little-known provision allows certain retirees to reverse a claiming decision if they later realize they filed too early. Under current rules, individuals who started Social Security benefits may withdraw their application within 12 months of first becoming entitled to benefits. This effectively allows them to restart the process later at a higher monthly payment amount. However, there is an important condition. Every dollar already received from Social Security must be repaid in full before the withdrawal can be approved. For some retirees, this option becomes valuable if they return to work, experienced unexpected investment gains, or realize they underestimated the financial advantage of delaying benefits. But because the repayment requirement can be substantial, many retirees are financially unable to use this strategy once benefits have already started. Understanding your month of entitlement. Another area that causes confusion is the official beginning date of benefits. Many Americans assume benefits simply start based on the month they apply. But Social Security actually uses what is called a month of entitlement, often abbreviated as MOE. This technical rule determines the first month a retiree legally qualifies to receive benefits. Understanding this timing can help retirees avoid filing mistakes and better coordinate retirement income planning. For example, strategically selecting the correct starting month may help prevent unnecessary reductions or gaps in expected payments. Small timing decisions can sometimes affect lifetime retirement income more than people realize. And working while receiving Social Security. Millions of Americans continue working after claiming retirement benefits, but many do not fully understand how earnings limits work before reaching full retirement age. If a retiree claims Social Security early and continues earning employment income above the annual limit, part of their benefits may temporarily be withheld. This often creates confusion because retirees mistakenly believe Social Security is permanently taking away their money. In reality, the reduction is generally temporary. Once full retirement age is reached, earnings limits DISA,